This is a hand-laid brick. These are floor-to-ceiling windows. This is a kitchen by Scavallini, an Italian design company whose founder, Walter Scavallini, rides around its factory on a red bike wearing a suit. Walter is 83. This is a film about the James, a luxury rental building in Rosedale. South Kensington, Upper East Side, Beverly Hills. These are the neighborhoods where you find buildings like this. High street retail, manicured courtyards, a lobby with a doorman straight out of the movie, hand-laid brick facades, and terraces like English gardens. Here's the view from the terraces at the James. Stunning. Here are some words the marketing team uses to describe the James. Spacious, light-filled, canopy views, landmark address. At the center of the James is a grapefruit water fountain, designed by Claude Cormier and Associates. We'll come back to that. This is David Berman. He founded Tricon in 1988. David was born in South Africa and still has an accent.
It's very useful.
And very soothing.
People think you're intelligent, they think you're educated, even if you're not.
David loves buildings.
But not just buildings. It's a home for people to live in, a home that people will be proud of.
These are some of the photos David keeps on his desk. This is Gary Berman. Gary is the CEO of Tricon. Gary also loves buildings and architecture. When David and Gary were looking for architects to design the James, they went to Copenhagen, the design capital of the world.
People kept on talking about this company called COBE.
You need COBE. COBE with a C-O-B-E.
This is Dan. Dan founded COBE.
Our philosophy is how do we design so it creates life.
Dan is 6'5", Danish, and very charming. So charming, in fact, that after what started out as a contentious public meeting in Rosedale, he got an invitation from a local resident to check out her Danish furniture.
Oh yes.
COBE has been called one of the most adventurous and most interesting architecture practices in the world.
Wow.
In his spare time, Dan also lectures at Harvard. The James is COBE's first project in Toronto.
Rosedale hasn't really had a high street.
How do you experience the city in eye level?
So that you can really navigate the mews and feel connected with people in the community.
The James is in Rosedale. It's called Rosedale because of the wild roses that once grew here. Gary will tell you it's the best residential neighborhood in the world.
Tell me a better neighborhood.
It's home to almost all the bank CEOs, and interesting people too. Rosedale sits among 3 ravines, which means it's very, very quiet. These are the 5 thieves. They sell high-quality foods. The prices are criminal. People love them. The James will add more thieves. Food purveyors, cafés, and a beauty shop. There's also a Tironi. Cosimo Mammoliti started Tironi. He lives in Rosedale. He has sold a lot of pizza. Toronto Lawn and Tennis Club is right next door. Some people play tennis there, and some people do not. Let's talk amenities. The James has an outdoor infinity pool, an indoor notfinity pool, a curated art collection, a 6,000 square foot indoor-outdoor wellness center, a library, a pet spa, and a human spa. There are Clé d'Or concierge. It means golden keys. The James is called the James because the 4 people in charge all have sons named, well, yeah. Gary will tell you it's because of a bike courier.
Beautiful summer day. My wife and I were going for a stroll.
A magical bike courier.
Bike courier stopped us, said, "Looks like you're having a boy. You should name him James." And we were stunned because we had just found out that we were having a son, and we had already decided to call him James.
David will tell you it's because his favorite film is James Bond.
I'm a James Bond fan, so obvious, had to be the James.
This is not James Bond. This is Seamak Hariri. He's the architect of many of the finest, most exquisite homes in all of Toronto. He designed the interiors at the James. The homes at the James are like 5-star hotel room suites. Ceilings that easily fit Dan with lots of room to spare. Floor-to-ceiling operable windows, walk-in closets by Walter Scavellini, in-suite gas fireplaces, Gaggenau appliances for those who cook, and wine fridges for everyone else.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a custom home.
The James delivers such well-appointed living you'll never want to leave. Or you may want to go out all the time, because the Parisian-style village square offers the perfect slice of life. The suites, the shops, the neighborhood. I mentioned the hand-laid brick, right? I mean, what more could you want? 5 thieves, 4 sons, 3 ravines, 2 Burmans, 1 James.